One of my favorite things is to give tours of our community, especially the beach side. There's just so many different things to do, but it's pretty compact. Right now we're headed to South Beach. When you're coming from the mainland and you're on 17th Street, you get to just go right over the causeway and bump right into it. It's probably one of our more accessible beaches, especially those coming from the mainland. You've got a great residential area here with condos and single family homes. From the boardwalk to the actual water, you got some space.
You have a lot of real estate. Actually, I think this is the beach most people come to for like family gatherings and to play volleyball because they have the volleyball courts.
Yeah. The pavilions, grills. This is one of our go-to beaches. You got a little pizza place just outside the park as well. Grab pizza and bring it over to the beach and just eat and relax.
The pizza's so good there too.
Yeah, especially their margarita pizza. They put this like balsamic drizzle on it. It's so good. Okay, so you've got a decent amount of condos on this part of South Beach. They're all oceanfront condos. On the west side of Ocean Drive, you've got a ton of homes, residential homes, duplexes, things like that. And a couple of little hotels are here as well. They're small, quaint.
They're tucked away, private.
Yeah. So now we're turning down into Riamar area. We're on Club Drive. Some of the first properties on the island were built over here. Going down some of the streets connecting Club Drive to Ocean Drive are dirt roads, and you've got the canopy of live oaks that run through here, and they are just gorgeous.
Driving down those streets with the live oaks that just canopy the roads, it's kind of like a staple to our town. So many family photos and wedding photos and stuff have been shot on those streets just because it's so gorgeous. And it's such an amazing testament to how those live oaks have withstood the test of times.
Yeah, I know we just did our family photos at one of those streets with the oaks in the background, and the photos came out great. I mean, the family's nice, it's my family, but it was really the oaks that
made the difference.
It did. It's just such a pretty backdrop. It really is gorgeous. And this area in Riamar is one of the most popular areas for people to live. Everyone wants to buy here. They want to be here. And you go anywhere from being right on the golf course with some of the properties, backing up to their golf course, the golf course here that Riamar has, to oceanfront mansions. And you're still walking distance to our downtown area. So now that we're coming into the Beachside District, Kristi, what's one of your favorite spots?
Oh my goodness, that's so hard. Kilwins obviously is a big winner in my family, in addition to Lemon Tree for breakfast, or Citrus Grill, where you can actually have a delicious lunch and look at the ocean. That might be the winner for me.
I love that, like, from the road or the parking lot, you can see the ocean. There's nothing blocking the view. It's a lifeguarded beach, which I find important when my kids go to the beach. They've got a playground, and I don't know if you know this, but like from an aerial perspective, the playground looks like a sea turtle. I thought that was so creative.
That's
whenever
so cool.
they did that.
Another fun place to come when you're over here to have some live entertainment and some good food and beverages is Waldo's. Do you ever come to Waldo's?
I do, and that's usually a summertime spot for us, especially for hanging out by the beach. You can run up, grab food, or eat in their outside patio area and just look at the ocean and enjoy the breeze. So we're coming up to one of my favorite places.
And what is that?
That would be Countryside Citrus.
Oh, that's right. And you stop and get this little thing that you call what?
I call it the cup of sunshine.
They still haven't named it that after you though yet, have they?
No, they haven't, but I still order it that way, and then I let them know what it is I expect. So it's their orange slushy and their vanilla layered custard. It's so good. But they have a farm out west, so everything's coming from their farm, which I like supporting the small businesses in the area, and bringing that farm to beachside type of thing is awesome. And it's so refreshing and good. It just reminds me of Vero.
Now there's one other place when you're driving beachside and you see it and it just screams Vero.
Is that Ocean Grill?
That's Ocean Grill.
Another oceanfront property, another old established oceanfront property that has also withstood
the test of time.
Yes.
And it has so much history in their little store.
Yes.
I love it.
So we're coming up onto Cardinal. It's 1 block away from Ocean, just a little bump to the west, and it continues some of our great restaurants.
Including a favorite burger joint.
Right there. Casey's.
They have good egg salad too, but their burgers, they're amazing.
Yeah. So you also will find places like Writers, which are more market type.
Grab and go.
Yeah, they have that option, and do quick, small grocery shopping.
And then you could always stop by Frostings for a little tasty treat.
Yes, they make great cakes and cupcakes.
The other thing I like about driving down Ocean Drive is there's so many little places where you can stop and park and hop over to the beach if you're not in the mood to go to like a super packed public beach.
They're all public beach accesses, but they don't necessarily have the lifeguards, so typically they're a little bit less populated.
Right. If you just want to grab your lounge chair and lay out and just enjoy some peace and quiet, those are definitely some of the good spots.
Yeah, this is not Miami Beach area or South Florida beaches. We're very fortunate to have this little gem where our beaches are comfortable.
Our own little slice of paradise.
Yes. Once you passed Sexton Plaza, which is where Ocean Grill is located, heading north on our way to Con Beach and JC Beach, we've got places like Reef Ocean Resort, where Bobby's is located inside there, another restaurant I love. And then next door to that is a Kimpton-run hotel called Vero Beach Hotel and Spa. White Orchid Spa is found within the hotel. That's one of my favorite places to go to.
The salt room is amazing.
Yeah. Just north of that is the Spires. And the Spires were built in the 70s. And they're about 13 floors tall. And once they were built, the county decided to put an ordinance as far as how tall buildings can be. So those are our only skyscrapers, if you will, in our community. I'd hardly call them skyscrapers, but you definitely see them from like the bridge and stuff because they are so tall.
It is nice that the times that I've been up in the higher levels of the Spires because you can see not only the mainland but also the ocean.
Yeah.
Where are we going now?
So right now we're at Con Beach. They've got a great boardwalk here that takes you all the way to JC Beach. They're right next to each other. I'm not even sure why there's a difference in name, but there is.
I think JC Beach is one of the more popular because it's a well-known beach in the area. It's a very family-friendly atmosphere at JC. There's a big playground with a lot of more pavilions for birthday parties and gatherings, and you have a little ice cream shop that sits right on the edge, and it's super easy to get in and out of.
Yeah, and the parking helps as well. There's a pretty decent amount of parking in this area.
Before we wrap up this tour, Ashley, why don't we head a little bit west and show them some things west of A1A?
That sounds great. Let's head to Riverside.
Let's do it.
So we're just coming into like the Marina area of Riverside Park. You've got baseball fields here. You've got a dog park. You have, I wouldn't call it a marina actually, it's more of a ramp. So for our boating enthusiasts, you've got a spot to access our river with the boat ramps here.
One of the things that I love about these boat docks is that they're super easy to launch your kayaks and canoes and stuff like that, so you're not necessarily fighting with the traffic of the big boats and all of the people. I mean, it does get busy here too, but it's a nice spot to launch your kayak.
And the dog park that they've put out is amazing. They've spent a lot of money providing a safe space for dogs to run around and play. We're coming up to Riverside Theater, which is the largest active theater on the east coast of Florida.
I had no idea. That's super amazing.
That is pretty amazing. Like, I do know that they bring in a lot of like comedians, and they'll bring in shows and things like that. Not to mention they'll produce their own shows with local talent as well. Just beyond that is our museum. Again, a very art-driven community.
And then right across from there, they do a lot of events under the oaks as well.
Yeah, again, more live oaks. Looking gorgeous.
It's very lively over here.
Riverside is probably one of the most diverse places. You can see anyone from families, young families, to retirees using the space here and the amenities that Riverside has to offer.
Oh, absolutely. You see them on the tennis courts, the walking trails, you know, just sitting on the benches, enjoying the beautiful weather.
Kids get to use the playground.
And even on the fitness trail, there's little areas that you can stop and do exercises and such.
Yeah, additional activities.
Well, that was a great tour, Ashley.
That was a great tour. I hope you guys enjoy it as much as we enjoy giving it. Showcasing a little bit of what Vero has to offer.
Again, just a little slice of our own paradise.
Yep. Now it's back to the office. We've got work to do.
Let's go.